Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Arya M P, faculty in the Department of English and History, Double Main, Christ College Autonomous, Irinjalakuda. Today, I'm here to give you an overview of the course Introduction to Film Studies. Before I give you an outline, let me tell you that we need to distinguish between three terms that we very commonly use. The first is cinema, second film, and the third is a movie. What are the differences between these two terms? We often use them interchangeably, right? But James Monaco, one of the famous American film critics, differentiates between these three terms. He says that cinema is basically the art form that is cinema. We also sometimes refer to cinemas as theatres or the place where films are showcased to the spectators. But in our course, when we refer to the term cinema, we mean the art form cinema. Now, the term film. Film is the academic term which we will be consistently using to refer to individual film pieces. We also have heard of film, which is the material on which rolling camera runs and the live recording is being shot. Next comes the word movie. Movie is in fact the short form of motion picture or moving picture, and in our parlance we will be using the term movie to refer to the commercial product that is cinema. Now, before we move on to the course, let us understand that cinema is a composite art form. It comprises fine arts, literature, technology, and what-not. A film has a script, that is literature. A film involves technology, the editing that happens, the cinematography, the addition of sound, light, and other audiovisual effects are all technology. And there is also the presence of performance art forms like dance, music, and the like. So, we will be looking at cinema as an art form, as a medium of entertainment, and as a huge business. That is the industry-related aspects of cinema in this course. Welcome to Introduction to Film Studies. Now, let us look at the course outline. This course has been divided into 3 modules, giving you 9 credits, 3 in each module. The type of classes that we will have will be video lectures. Each portion from each module will be given to you as short videos. The assessment of the portions that we cover will be given as multiple choice questions at the end of each video lecture. Next, we have the course objectives. I think as a learner, you should know more about the outcomes that you will have as a learner after you complete the course. So, let us move on to the course outcomes as a learner. Let us look at the course outcomes that you will be offered after completing the course. The first one will be understanding the technical terms and techniques that we use in films. Secondly, you will be able to trace the history of cinema right from its inception in the 1800s to the present, and we will also look at the future. As a learner, you will also be able to identify the various genres into which each film can be categorized. And don't you think it would be wonderful to identify to which genre each film that we go to the theatres to watch correspond? I think that would be a good course outcome as far as lay people are concerned. And finally, we will also be able as a learner to appreciate and critically evaluate the films that we see. Please do bear in mind that films are not that innocent as they seem. They are the keepers and the spreaders of ideologies. Now, let us learn this course, and as an outcome, let us find out how ideologies shape films, films shape ideologies, and we become the products, not just the consumers, but also the benefactors of going to watch films. Now, let us discuss the course components. The course has been designed and divided into 3 modules. The first module will give you an introduction to the past of films. We will look at the history of cinema and how it has evolved. It will also look at the various movements across the world, beginning from Hollywood in America to the Indian neorealism, which is inspired by Italian neorealism. Let us study all these movements in the first module. The second module will talk to you about the terms and techniques that are used in films. We usually hear of cinematography, montage, and a lot of other techniques. Let's get familiar with the shots, angles, and other things that are part of the technical features in films. We will also look at the major theories in films. You may not be familiar with the auteur theory, though you may have watched a number of films from Alfred Hitchcock and Adur Gopalakrishnan. Let us be familiar with such theories. In the third module, we will look at some of the master filmmakers from across the globe and the masterpiece films that they have created for us to watch. We will also have a tiny portion which will look at critically appreciating the films that are produced worldwide. With this, we will come to the conclusion of the course. I hope the components of all these 3 modules are interesting enough for you to take this course. I'll be your course instructor, and we will meet for the first core video lecture very soon. Thank you, and please stay tuned.